Hello, this is Steve Smith with ApplicantPro with another edition of Inside MFG. On this particular video, we're going to talk about part 2 of our employee referral program. So as we talked about before, having the reward system in place and potential contests in place, you can watch the video and learn more about that. But today we're going to talk about what we call a drip system, loving to share, and avoiding favoritism. And then obviously gratitude at the core. So the drip system is really important. Drip system is basically communication. You need to remind your employees that you even have an employee referral program to begin with. One of the biggest mistakes that we see with a lot of the manufacturing organizations that we work with is they only talk about their employee referral program maybe once a quarter or maybe every 6 months at like a company meeting. And it's just not enough. What we have found is that when you talk about your employee referral program at least every 2 weeks and sometimes every week, you actually increase participation and you also get people more excited about participating and being a part of the employee referral program. Now, they may not always know people that they can refer, but at least it's in the back of their mind that, hey, if I suddenly meet somebody that would be a good fit for, I should refer them over and let them know that, hey, we have some positions that are open. And so having this constant communication is important. You can have company-wide communication, but what we have found works sometimes even better is just the individual communication for the manager of their department. That manager should not only own the employee referral program in that sense, but they're the ones that have the ability to communicate that with their employees on this consistent basis. Now, as a part of that, you have to have an option or a way to be able to share the positions with their network of friends. One of the biggest complaints that employees make is that when they share it with their friend, sometimes their friend does not put their name down on the paper or in the applicant tracking system or the application. And as a result, that employee doesn't even get credit even after they shared. And so in this example that you can see here, you can see how employees can more effectively share positions with their network of friends. And so within our system, when we kind of tested this, we gave them options like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. They can email or text it to a friend. They can grab a QR code and just have their friend scan it real quick. And the nice part about this type of program is that when somebody clicks on it and applies, it will automatically insert that employee's name as the referral source. And it does not allow the candidate to change it. And so employees love it because they're actually getting credit where credit is due. Because they were willing to share that particular link with their network of friends and somebody clicked on that link, they actually get credit for it. And so that you don't fumble into the, oh, I forgot to put my name down, or hey, I didn't even know that they had applied. You kind of eliminate some of those headaches that usually come up with your employee referral program because you have a much cleaner way for employees to share it with their network of friends. The next thing is avoiding the favoritism. I talked a little bit about this on the previous video about nepotism. You want to make sure that you're not just hiring everybody that gets referred to you, and you certainly don't want to interview everybody that gets referred to you. And this is important because you don't want it to come across as favoritism for certain people over others. And at the same time, favoritism and nepotism actually can decrease diversity. When you think about the individuals in your organization and in particular departments or different positions, when you do not have a diverse group, that group comes up with pretty much the same ideas every single time. So when you're trying to implement something new or become better in a certain process, it's always the same ideas. And so one of the advantages of avoiding favoritism and nepotism is that you can get more diversity within those employee referrals. And it just helps overall enhance the organization and the ability to come up with additional ideas and practices and processes that will make your organization better overall. Now, at the core of every employee referral program is gratitude. You have to make sure that you're saying thank you. Thank you for sharing a position with the network of friends. What we have found is that when the leaders, the executive leaders, actually thank employees, even if it's in a public meeting, like a company meeting, where they thank that employee for referring Joe over there, who we just hired. Thank you for that referral. We're excited about Joe's working with us. Not only are you enhancing Joe's excitement of coming to work for the first time, but you're also publicly thanking the individual in your organization that referred them in the first place. And what we found is that, yes, the executives talking about it is beneficial, but you know what's even more powerful? 3 times more powerful is when the manager of the very department in which they got hired says thank you. Because think about it, that employee that now just got hired, that referral, is going to impact that manager's department in a way that nobody else in the organization is going to understand. And so when you can help empower the managers of those departments to say thank you and express their gratitude for the individuals that got hired in their particular department, it goes a long way. Not only does it improve the camaraderie among all the employees in referring and participating, but showing gratitude always makes people just feel better because you recognize them for the part that they played in helping that individual get hired. So that is the second part of this employee referral program and this edition of Inside MFG.